Hello and welcome back to Empire Total War. It's the Wallachia campaign. I've noticed this port, it needs to be repaired, so I'm going to repair that one. And then over here, I've done a little bit of research, only 10 minutes, just to find out what I need to do next. You see this here, it leads to, well, a spinning mule enables me to have this. If you look in here, in order to move up the technology beyond this point here, wherever it is, there, see spinning mule leads to this. In order to get this, and then of course to move on I need to have this, so I'm going to get that one as well. It's the only one, well, it's the most suitable one really. I get a minus from it as well, and the Baghdad, which is, well, not Baghdad, sorry, this place here, I think, actually, did I want it in Syria? I'm not too sure. I did think about this, yeah, I think so. Yeah, we decided it was a pretty happy place. If we're looking now, it's on a +1. It's going to get better over time, and it's going to take a few turns to build that. So yes, it does make sense. I did do the research correctly. These can't move yet. They're still on their way, so I'm going to ignore those. But I did have other plans. What else did I have? Yeah, I've got written down on my list here to repair the Venice brothel. But I don't know why. Well, pleasure gardens, I think they're called. Read brothel for pleasure gardens, as far as I'm concerned, because the brothel becomes the pleasure gardens. Oh, this is the other thing I've noticed. Look at this. It's static. In other words, Catholicism and Orthodox are remaining the same. There's no movement. Nobody's getting any more than anybody else. But if you look here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 ministers in there. He's got 2. So his are obviously one heck of a lot better than mine. Well, I was, like I said, going to get some, going to repair that. I've decided against now, because I think he's just going to go in there and attack it, isn't he, really? And I don't see any point. I think he can go there and then come back up this way. So I don't want to encourage him to come this way, basically, because, well, there are reasons. Let's get a general in there though, because I think I must have lost him at some point before, or decided I didn't need him. Not too sure now, but anyhow, okay, that's that one. I think the only other thing I needed to do was, oh yeah, I know. I decided that I wanted, well, I had a bit of a think about it and thought, hang on, it might be a good idea to do this. Over in Baghdad, if I can find the place, not Syria, yeah, over in Baghdad, I've noticed the roads are pretty poor. If I'm going to be filtering troops back and forth across here to attack the Marathas, if they come for me, then I'm going to need a better road system in there. But not only that, I noticed that this road here, look at it, 1214 going through there. So that's a pretty good supply road. Now, okay, some of it might be the Marathas, but some of it may well in the future be going out to the port here. I don't know anyway, but I think it's a good idea, if for no other reason, for military purposes, and in the meantime, of course, to improve the trade up and down that road. Oh, there's this one as well, isn't there? Yeah, it may still have something to do with the Marathas, that, but look at that, 1689 or whatever, so it's definitely worth doing. Now, there was another one as well, and it's over in Bosnia, which is over here somewhere. Yep, there. I'm going to build the road up in there as well, principally because of this. I mean, look at that. That's another 1855 to me, and then there's more coming through this way as well. There's a lot of trade going up and down those roads, so I thought it best to spend my money in those areas. Looking at this, I do need to improve it. I haven't got joint stock companies yet, of course. I don't think I have anyway, and I will be upgrading the port in the future, but there's quite a lot of trade going through there, as I remember. Yeah, 1855, so yep, okay, and I think that was about it really. I wasn't going to waste my money on anything else, or I think it would be wasted. I don't think I can recruit anybody in here yet, can I? No, I can't, and even then I won't be able to get decent troops. So, okay, still replenishing those. These are still on the way. Other than that, I think they can't move, can they? No, because it shows red. Did I repair that one? Yes, I did. Okay, did that on the last turn. Okay, that's it. So, well, let's go for it. I'm hoping next turn to go and attack Rome, but I don't know what sort of... Have I got any... I've only got one howitzer, and it's not even fully replenished yet. So, okay, let's see what happens then. One interesting thing will be what the Italian states do. I'm really not sure what they are going to intend to do, but I'd like them to come and attack me, really, in Naples. so that I can exhaust some of their forces, then maybe even attack from the bottom there. If his troops don't do anything in that corner, you know, over by Venice, then I've got a clear run through, haven't I, from there as well. But that's only for artillery, mind you. The infantry I want to leave behind, because I really want them to defend the fort there. It looks like the Spanish are building up some troops. Now's going to be the time to take Rome. If I don't take it now, it's going to be supported by the Spaniards, isn't it, in that area? I think now is probably the best time to go for it. Otherwise, it's going to end up with 3 armies. We're going to end up with an Italian States army, 2 Spanish armies, and then me building up lots and lots of other armies against them as well. And it's just not worth it. Now, do I fight that? I don't think I do, you know, because he's going to outgun me with all that artillery. When I get near to it, he's going to hit me with grape shot, isn't he? So I'm going to leave him to go, presumably, for that fort. That port, rather. Auto-resolve. I don't want to auto-resolve. It is in my favour, though, isn't it? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to decline it. Okay, and let him go. I know it's going to cost me money to repair that, but to be quite frank with you, there's no trade going through there anyway, so I can afford not to have that port for a while anyway. And really it's all about taking out the Italian states completely, isn't it? They'll just vanish next go when we do what we need to do. Now over here I've got this chap who needs to move. Let's get him moved. He's obviously got stuck behind somebody. The Hawaiian army should hold up an Orthodox priest, I really don't know. Let's get him moving on to, is it Dagestan? No, that's Romaneasca. Is that Dagestan? It is. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, that's where I want him to go. Chechnyans, I'm told. Chechnyans in that area. Right, okay, recruitment report, Black Sea, excellent. Enemy raid, is that the one we know about? Yeah, it is. Okay, building constructed, very good. Technological advance, puddling furnace, done. Right, okay. I'm not going to go and attack those. What I'm going to do is... Come on, what are you doing? Right, okay, I wanted it to move. It wasn't playing ball, was it there? Right, okay, I'm going to get these to go and attack there. We're not fully up to speed yet, are we really? Which is a bit of a shame. In fact, it's a big shame. He's got a full 20 in there. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 14, 16. I've got 19 against his 20. He's got some dragoons in there that don't worry me too much. He's got some decent horse as well that might come out and attack me. The artillery are okay. They're all hemmed up inside. It's really all going to be down to this gun. And can I protect it this time from horse coming out to attack it like happened last time, which was a damn nuisance. But anyway, let's see what happens. I'm going to need to be a bit more careful with it than I was last time. But in the meantime, there are those forces around the back as well, aren't there? And I've still got this one. I think I can bring him over to... I can't bring anybody around there. I was thinking about maybe bringing that other force, you know, the one that's over in Syria sort of area. I thought maybe... See, that's on green, isn't it? Like yellow already, isn't it? So that's good. Yeah, I was thinking maybe about bringing that other force over. Anyway, I'll not even bother to show that because I can get it on ships, can't I? I thought maybe I could get it to help with this attack. It's unlikely it can land there, and mind you, he's done it. He's done it all the way from there to there, hasn't he? It might actually be able to be helpful in this attack. I don't know. How far can he reach? He can actually reach him, you know. That's amazing, isn't it? Okay, what I'm going to do then is sort him out with all my reinforcements blown to bits, get rid of those two, and then I'm going to go on and attack the fort. I think the fort is going to be one of those long drawn out things. If it gets interesting, then I'll bring you back in, but other than that, what's going to happen is they're going to disappear and then the fort's going to become mine, and those chaps at the back there, can I move? Those there that took my port, they're going to vanish, and so are these ships with just an incy-bincy little bit of luck. It does look like, though, these chaps, but they have had hits, haven't they? Looks like they might come in and do me some damage afterwards. But anyway, we shall see. I might even try and get peace with Spain. Let's see how we do anyway. So, okay, back in a second, folks. Well, it's taken so many hours to get the battle to this stage, I thought I might as well show it from here. What have I got left in there? 91 out of 120. He's got 12. I've managed to get inside the fort. I've blown everybody up, of course, on the corner, as I normally do. And then I decided, well, let's go in. It's gone midnight, so let's try and get inside. So that's what we're doing. I can't coax him off the walls. If I can get him off the walls, I'll control all the gates, which means that none of his horse will be able to get back inside. He doesn't want me to do that, and that's why he's playing this kind of game. My biggest problem is that artillery that's shooting through that wall there, because he can reach my infantry there. Enemy general killed, yeah, thank you very much. If he comes down off the walls, like I said, I'll control all the gates, so that's it. Any infantry I get inside, I can form square, so he's got no chance that way either. So I think it's all very much now in our favour. Might lose quite a few men on here though. Has he got there 19 amongst the cuirassiers? One in there. I think he's going to have to retreat from there when I start to move my men closer to that centre point there as well. So okay, come on, take your men off the walls and come and fight me down in the middle. And the second you do that, I've got all your gates covered. Are you coming or what? He daren't move because he knows what's going to happen. He's going to have to in a minute because I'm going to take that central position, which is obviously going to cause him a lot of problems. Right, okay, where is his horse gone now? Are they all routed? All beaten? Why on earth are we in that formation? We were originally in a square, so I don't know why we've suddenly found ourselves going into that. But anyway, okay, well, let's get a few shots in against him while we're in our square formation. Lost quite a few men there, but I've got enough to defend Rome when all this is over, I'm pretty sure. What's he got there now? 10. Okay, yeah, let's get into the centre then. Is he coming off the walls yet? No, he's not. He daren't do, so... Okay, well, I'm just going to get myself into this position here and then form square in the centre, because surely his horse are going to have to attack me. Just please don't knock down that wall, because it will make it all drag really badly, and I don't want that to happen. Where are my howitzers? Here. I brought them forward quite a lot, but I don't think I need to do anything else with them. I think they're okay there. Let's just get into the centre and call it a day. Is he going for me again? He is, isn't he? And in fact, it looks like we might be struggling a bit now. Are we wavering, or is it him? Oh, it's him! Oh, good. Right, okay, he's down to 1 now. This could be it. He's got to bring... Surely he's got to bring those men off the walls. No, he's not going to do it. He can't do, because he's still got a horse outside guarding his artillery. Right, okay. Well, let's form square in the middle of there then. And it's all over very shortly, I would think. Right. If I can get him to come down off the walls, that will be the end of that gun. That gun is the thing that's causing me the problems. He could bring the wall down, and once he's done that, then the game lags horrendously. We don't want that, of course. Right, okay. Another thing I need to do is get those men over into the centre here somewhere. In fact, I'll run them into the centre of there. Because maybe if I can get them outside their range, the cannon range, then he'll stop firing. I don't know. But it looks like he's staying there. It's basically the reason why he's staying there is so that his horse that are guarding those guns over there, those dragoons, can still get back into the battle. At the moment he thinks he's got more chance from firing his artillery. He can't leave his guns bare because I've got a lot of cavalry around, so he's sitting there with his guns. He can't come off the walls, like I said, because if he does, it means his cavalry will be useless. He won't be able to get inside unless the wall comes down, in which case he will be able to come inside. Okay, where are we up to now? 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Okay, you get the picture, don't you, by the way? I've come up from this corner here. We'd got most of his men killed, so I decided, well, let's go on to the walls. So after killing everything that was over this side, I occupied these areas along here and these areas along here, and he started to fire his artillery outside the walls. He had artillery down here, and you could see who's been firing at those. My men on the top there fired at his artillery. Oh, and that's it. There we go. Okay, so we have Rome on a heroic victory. There you go. Nothing interesting to see. Just hours and hours and hours of me being in a room here chatting to other people while I just watch this this battle just to make sure that it's going my way, and that's all it's been really. It's just nothing really to watch, just checking that nothing untoward happens, nothing unusual happens. Anyway, look, this is going to be a very short video. We're only up to about 15 minutes now. I I need to make up the video, and it's about 5 to 1 in the morning, so I need to get this done quickly. What's that, 82 or something? I'm not even going to bother looking at the stats, don't need to. Let's get these chaps inside. There you go, and he's vanished from there now, which is brilliant, so I can now repair that. Wow, I've got over 10,000 in there, that's good, isn't it? I might even risk repairing that now. It's going to cost me a lot of money. I might have to go back to that actually in a minute and unrepair it, depending on how much this is going to cost me. So let's do all these. Okay. Yeah, I've done them all. That's excellent. Region captured. Can he get inside? No, he can't. Okay, well, he's going to have to stand outside, which is all a little bit silly. No, he hasn't got any movement, has he? It's not surprising. He went all the way around. So, what I should perhaps do is replenish all those that are not already replenishing. What about him? Yeah? He took hits, didn't he? Ah, he's the one that got the biggest hits, isn't he? Anybody else? He took a few. Nobody else? Nobody. I think we're all just about okay there, aren't we, really? Anyway, anything I haven't noticed can't be significant, can it? These just sort of stood off to the side. I didn't do anything with them at all. Right, well, let's have just a quick look at how much it's going to pay me. Oh, over 1,000. Fantastic. They're on -3. We're going to get that back fairly soon. We've obviously got a fort in there because we've just been fighting against it. And if we have a look in here, we should be able to see any untoward buildings. So there's a seminary. Let's get rid of that, shall we? Yep. And anything else in here? Any other seminary? Classical university. Do I really need another university? I don't think I do. So let's get rid of the university as well this time. Yeah, okay. I'll build something that's going to convert them, you know, put a church in there or something that's going to convert the population. And I think that's about it for now, folks. I was going to bring more over from the sea and all that, you know, from reinforcements coming over to take Naples and all that, well, to backfill, if you like, Naples. Other than that, the Italian states are out of the game, and my ships are no longer needed there for pirating. I might try and get a peace with some people now, because we're not pirating. Maybe we're not affecting their trade anymore. So, short video. Thanks for watching, folks. Sorry there wasn't more that I could show you about that battle, but believe me, you saw the most interesting part of the whole battle there, which is just holding off his horse with some foot that I got inside and forming square, and then grabbing his centre part. Believe you me, that was the highlight of the whole battle. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, folks.